thought he probably would make it, but to see his decline over the last few months, I don't think he'll make it. Just watched him yesterday walking on a tarmac in L.A. with Nancy Pelosi shuffling his feet, looking at the ground. I mean, we got to have some leadership in this country. I don't know what they're going to do, but President Trump's going to win anyway. But I think they'll change probably around convention time, move somebody in to try to get President Trump a run for his money. But Joe Biden, he can't win. He's trying to stay in there just so he'll stay out of jail, to be honest with you.
Interesting. Senator, LBJ, and we should say that you're joining us from CPAC. And it looks like things are starting to fill up behind you there. We'll talk about that in just a moment. LBJ dropped out of the race on March 31st, 1968, meaning Joe Biden's got 38 days to make up his mind when it comes to dropping out if he wants to do what LBJ did. But a new Monmouth poll, and these numbers are pretty shocking now. When asked, do you think Joe Biden will be replaced as the Democratic nominee, 48% of people said that it's very likely. That's almost half of the country right now that thinks Joe Biden will not be the nominee on November the 5th. If it's not Joe Biden, do you have any idea who might replace him?
You know, I really don't. I'm sure they're behind the scenes right now trying to figure out the best scenario. They don't know what to do with Kamala Harris, the vice president. They're going to have to satisfy her some way, but they got a huge problem. It is just unfortunate. I think probably what you're going to see is the story will be told in the State of the Union address, which is in a few weeks. He's got to get up there and stand for about 45 minutes and give his opinion. Now, he will read it, but he's having a hard time reading as we speak. So it will be an interesting scenario. I think after that point, after the State of the Union, they'll make a decision whether to do it before March. But if they don't, they won't go past the convention because the guy can't make it. I mean, he can't make a decision. Somebody else is running the country. We know that. But they're even getting to the point right now going, hey, we can't win this election with Joe Biden.
Yeah, so a new Emerson College poll also found that former President Donald Trump would defeat Gavin Newsom in a hypothetical matchup by at least 10 points. Again, Newsom not running for president, but of course the idea has been floated out there. Senator, what do you make of this?
Yeah, I think Gavin Newsom probably would be the person that they would go to. He's running probably the best state in terms of beauty in the country, but he's ruined that, and everybody knows it. And so his policies are right in line with Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi. They want to turn this country into a third world country. They're accomplishing that. He's already done that to the state of California, but I would imagine he would be the heir apparent if Joe Biden steps down.
Senator, I know you wrote a letter to Mitch McConnell, a joint letter demanding that the Senate take up the impeachment trial of Alejandro Mayorkas, and we expect that to happen at some point within the next 30 days. But I want to ask you about Mitch McConnell because there are a lot of people in your party calling for him to step down as minority leader in the Senate. You're around Mitch all the time. How's he doing?
Well, first of all, let me address the Mayorkas deal. You know, I hope we have a trial, but he should be in a different trial. He should be in a criminal trial, what he's done. He has absolutely broken more laws, killed more people with drugs and murder and all that, letting all these people in. And the guy thinks that the border's closed, so he should be in jail, not really impeached. Mitch McConnell, my first couple of years here, he was sharp. He was on top of it. He had a fall last year about this time. He's had some problems, hearing and things like that. He's got some strong ideas, but we have to have strong leadership, number one. But when President Trump wins, we're going to have somebody also in the Senate that's going to be able to get along and work with President Trump. We're going to have 4 short years to get a lot of things done, and we're going to have to do it from the Senate and the White House and the House to really help the American people and taxpayers.
Senator, just about 20 seconds left. I know you're live from CPAC right now. What are you looking forward to most about today?
Well, it's great to see this many people here that are true Americans. You know, I live here in Washington, D.C. 3 or 4 days a week, and what a mess we've got, third world country. But it's great to be around people that actually love this country, that want it to get better, not get worse. So I'll get recharged today. Looking forward to starting back on the Hill next week with the Senate reconvening and trying to do something good for the American people. But the next 10 months are going to be very rocky for the American public. And so everybody just needs to grab a hold and hold on before the next election. We have to get Trump reelected.